Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4.
Hi guys, welcome back, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be reading A Court of Mist and Fury by J.Maas. Now, I finished reading acotar today and I loved it. Ooh, that was not the angle. So I can't wait to see where it's going to go because it didn't leave on a cliffhanger per se, but it did leave you in a position wanting more. So this is what this one says for those who have read it. Actually, for those who haven't read it, because if you read it, you know what it means already. Honestly, I'm tired. So this says, Feyre is immortal. She has rescued her lover Tamlin from the sadistic fairy queen and now possesses vague powers beyond imagining. But Feyre cannot forget the destruction she wrought to save her beloved, nor the bargain she made with Rhysand, High Lord of the Fifth Night Court. And as Feyre is drawn even deeper into Rhysand's world, she senses a dark pain in his heart that echoes her own. For good or ill, Feyre must embrace the changes within her. War is looming, and only the full might of her new powers can save the people she loves. So, I can't wait to get reading this one, and I will try. It's a thick one, so this video may be a long one, but I will try and keep you guys updated as regularly as I can. Let's go. I still think this one looks like. Hey guys, so this is my first update for this video of A Court of Mist and Fury, and I am chapter 7. I want to say that's what it said. Yeah, 7. So if anybody hasn't read the acotar series, please do switch off, because I am likely to be spoiling things, because I don't feel like there's any way for me to talk about this book without spoiling stuff that's happened. So if you haven't watched it, this is your cue to click off. But if you have, I'm at the point where Feyre's at Rhysand for the first week. She's just had her first lesson with him, where she's learning to read and obviously to block him out. And yeah, it's interesting. We've been introduced to we've been introduced to new characters already. And I don't know what to think fully. Like, Rhysand is, as in Feyre's words, a prick at the moment. You know, he's not exactly portraying himself very well, shall we say. So I'm a little cautious to how this is going to go, because this is a thick book. And I'm only on page 67 of 600 and something. So, you know, I'm a little bit cautious to how this is going to play out. Obviously, we've had Feyre hesitate at the wedding before Rhysand came and took her away. So I'm curious to see how it's going to play out when she gets back to Tamlin and what's going to happen. I'm watching Criminal Minds, sorry. So yeah, I'm curious to see how their relationship's now going to play out, because he noticed, he saw the hesitation, and I'm wondering how she's going to play it out with him, as in how she's going to portray that hesitation coming across, and that whether she's actually going to be honest, or if she's going to try and twist it some way. I'm intrigued to see. So I'm going to keep reading, and we shall see. Let's see how it goes. I'm hooked. Akatar series has just come in and wrecked my life. So we shall keep going. I'm currently in my last hour of my 24-hour readathon as well that I'm filming. So if you haven't already, that video will be up, so go check that one out. But yeah, I'm gonna read some more. So I've just got to 22% of the way in to got missed through, just literally got to part 2, and I wasn't expecting what happened. Hamlet's a dick. Why would he do that to her after everything they've been through and what she went through, to then go and literally lock her into the house? Like, that's a dick move. Don't do that. And I mean, and then Ryson comes to the rescue, and I feel like we've just hit the official breaking point between Feyre and Tamlin. So like that was like the last straw, like that was the thing that like officially like cuts for her anyway. I don't feel like she can come back from that. I don't think she can forgive him for that. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see where it goes the rest of the way, but I'm gonna get some sleep because I'm tired and I've been up since last 6 doing reading, and that's so yes, I'm gonna take some rest and I'll probably update you guys again tomorrow once I've read more. Hey guys, so I haven't updated you yet today where I am with Aquat Mr. Fury, but I have reached, it is there, I do think I'll there. I have reached the like just over halfway mark, chapter 33, and it is getting really good. So we've had the point when Feyre's sent a letter to Tamlin telling him she's not coming back, which, to be fair, yes, good on her, especially after what he did. And he does, to me at the moment, embody quite a narcissist, and he's very much over protecting her when she doesn't need it, and you know, a lot of things are contradicting, you know, what she's been told by others to what he's saying. So it's a bit like, I'm kind of glad she did do that. She is getting a little bit closer to Rysand, and you can sort of see that relationship starting to really blossom. So I'm intrigued to see where it's going to go there with her, and if she's actually going to stick to what she said about not going back to the Spring Court. It'll be interesting. But her powers also starting to come through, her gifts and that, from the High Lord, so it's intriguing to see her sort of coming to know those gifts and understand them and control them. So yeah, but I will say as well, as much as she is a badass, she does have some moments where she does come across as a little bit of a brat, like a little tantrums and stuff. Some of them are justified, yes, but others are a bit like, but yeah, otherwise, but you know, I'm enjoying it. I didn't think I was going to like the series as much as what I am, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. But I am going to stop there for the night, because I'm a bit tired, but I'm going to watch the Encanto at the Hollywood Bowl on Disney Plus before I crash. I can take my medication and that. But yeah, no, I really am enjoying this, and you know, seeing her personality come across when she's at the night court and not the spring court is really, it's nice to see. And you see little glimpses of like her, like I say, her personality coming across when she like has little memories about her paintings and stuff, and glimpses back at it and that. So yeah, but I am really enjoying it right now. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna just chill now for the night. I will probably, so I have just under 300 pages left. I have 200 and about 96, I think it is, roughly, pages left, which hopefully I'm going to read tomorrow, and finish it tomorrow, if I can. But I want to do a lot of other stuff tomorrow, so I want to clean my office, I want to go through all my inventory, check stock and everything, take a list of what I need to get when me and my mum go to Bracknell, to get bits. And I've also got a bloke coming in to service my bath lift tomorrow, so I've got to wait for that. I've got some parcels my mum will take to the shops for me. But other than that, yeah, I'm hoping in between all of that, I will get finished. I've got Missing Fury tomorrow. I've done a lot of updates. I haven't really done many, I can't even think of the word. Yeah, completely on blank. Like B-roll. That's it. That's what I was looking for, B-roll. But yeah, that is my update for tonight, my halfway mark. Let me know what your guys' thoughts if you've read it. Like, if you agree with anything that I've said, or if you think I'm wrong, like, do let me know. Like, I'm all about, everyone has, this is what I love so much about books, is that they are so subjected to the person and how they view them. So I'm intrigued to see what you guys think, so do let me know. But yeah, I will be having, so this vlog should come out next Friday. So the Sunday after this video goes up, I will be doing some reading sprints on my YouTube, so come along, have a chat with me, do some reading. Yeah, I am going to go now because I'm want to watch this and then crash and eat my meds. But yeah. to about 4:30, and I've got further. I'm on chapter 41 now, so 390 of A Court of Mr. Fury, and it's getting interesting. So we've had them at the summer court, and it's interesting to see because Rysand's and Feyre's relationship is really starting to get heated, and I feel like it's starting to click for Feyre that she likes him and might possibly like him more than Tamlin. Obviously Rysand, you can tell he already knows. Why is he doing all of it if he doesn't? You know what I mean? But yeah, and so it was interesting to point in that to see, their jealousy just really, really come out. So yeah, and they've stolen the first half of the book from the summer court, and that was really interesting. Like, Feyre had a lot of power come out, and she's really now coming into herself and her character and into her powers. So it's really interesting to see that as well. And the other characters in that are starting to sort of come around to her, I think, as well, which is really nice to see. But yeah, so they've just met the queens of the mortal realms, and I'm intrigued. I want to see. I mean, obviously they've got to get given this book, surely. The gold can be given the other half. But I'm intrigued to see what it is Rysand's gonna show them as proof, because that's where I'm up to at this point. Obviously, if you've not read the book and you're watching all these bits, please don't. These are spoilers. If you haven't read the books. But yeah, so I'm interested to see, because Feyre seems to think he's gonna show Valeries, which is hidden and has been hidden for centuries from everyone. No one knows about it. So it's gonna be intriguing to see if that is gonna be his proof, or if he's gonna find something else for proof. So I can't wait to it. But I'm gonna read a little bit more. But then I've got a meeting at 5, so I'm gonna read probably about another chapter, maybe that, and then obviously, like I said, I have my meeting. I've got my reading journals here because I want to start filling out, because I haven't even filled them out so far this year, and I'm already on, this is my 5th book of the year. So I'm going to do that. I've got a sweet tea because I've actually got quite a bit of a headache, and I always find having a sweet tea when you don't feel great just makes it a little bit better. So yes, I've got my sweet tea. I'm going to read some more of Akamath, have my meeting, do some updates on my journal, and yeah, I'm watching Criminal Minds as well. I've been watching it from the start. I'm almost to the end of season 9, and I'm really enjoying it. I forgot how good it was. But yeah, so that is where I'm up to at the moment, and I will give you guys another update probably when I'm a bit further. Probably when I'm near about probably the 450 mark, maybe 500 mark, depending, unless something major happens before then, but I'll probably update you guys around that mark. So I'm at chapter 49, and so much has happened since I last updated you. So they've gone off to the war camps now. They had the whole, I think it's Starfall. I want to say it's called Starfall. And that. So they're now at the camps. They've interesting setup, and so Rysand and Feyre has gone off to do some training, and who should appear but Lucian on behalf of Tamlin. And Feyre's pretty much turned around and told Lucian to go and tell Tamlin to fuck off, and that she's not coming back. And she's finally actually let out her true feelings and told them exactly what she thinks and how she feels, and how she felt so betrayed by them. So it was really nice to see that, and she had some new gifts show and appear, which was quite interesting as well to see. And then all that's taken toll. Lucian has gone off and pretty much told Rysand that he is and his court is dead. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that all plays out. But yeah, Feyre and Rysand have then gone off to an inn to stay for the night because where they've gone off training it was too far from the camp to be able to then come back again. So they had to stay away for the night, and they've just had the bed scene. Now, if you guys have read I've got Mr. and Fury, you know exactly what scene I'm on about. They have both finally caved in to their desires, and it is spicy, but Rysand did know where to stop, and he, as he put it, once Feyre splayed out on a table. So I'm waiting to see when that scene happens. I've got just under 200, about 250 pages, just under that left. But I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this like I hoped. But I was busy doing other stuff today, so I'll get finished tomorrow. But I've literally stopped just after that scene, so this next chapter is going to be like the next day in the morning following that scene. So it's going to be intriguing to see where that goes. But I'm going to leave it until tomorrow, because I have a feeling once I start reading it from here, I'm just going to be hooked and just devour it, the last bit. And I have a feeling I will then be going straight into the next bit, which I think is the Court of Wings and Ruin, which will, again, that will be its own vlog as well. But yeah, I'm gonna restrain myself from reading this last little bit here, and yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow, either halfway through me reading this or maybe the end. We shall wait and see how it plays out. But yeah, I thought I'd update you guys. I've just had that scene, which I wouldn't say it's a spicy scene. I've read spicier, but that is, it's up there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys there with that, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so I finished A Court of Mist and Fury, and I've been brewing over it for the last few hours before cooking on it. Oh my god. Right, so when I left you guys, they just had the bed scene, that little spicy scene, so then it's the next morning. And they've gone off to do some more training when they've been ambushed, right? And Feyre just goes, oh, crazy wild to go and save Rysand, and she goes very feral. But she saves him, finds a cure for him because he was poisoned. But in that time of finding the cure, she finds out that he is her mate. Now, I had an inkling that there had to be some mate bonds somewhere, but I didn't realise that it was then going to be like there. And them. For some reason, I don't know, I just had this inkling, but yeah. And yeah, she obviously very mad and upset with him because he doesn't tell her, because he knew for a very long time, for about a year, as it turns out he knew. So yeah, was very interesting that they resolve it. They have some more spicy scenes, and he makes due of his demands and his threat of taking her on the table. That was, yeah. It's just so much. But yeah, then, they get the other half of the book. They go to find the cauldron, but then they get trapped by the king of Hibernian and find that Tamlin has betrayed them and made a deal with him. And then that Aithan, the high priestess, betrayed Feyre and told the king where her sisters were. And coming to the end of the book, we find that her sisters have been turned into Fae, And Feyre has had to make a sacrifice and go with Tamlin and leave Rysand and all the others. But thank the gods, because I was really worried when that scene was happening that because they blocked their magic. I was really worried that Feyre wasn't going to be able to tell Rysand what she was doing. But thank the gods it ends, and I'm so thankful that Sarah J.Maas put this in there, because I think I would have been really let down if she didn't. But she puts in there that there's still that bond there, very deep, that the king didn't know about, that he didn't break. So she was able to tell him what she was doing, so he knows. And the others were all, mad to start with and telling him to go and get her, but he's like, no, this is what she's doing. She's doing it for us. She's doing it for our city, our family. And I'm just so thankful that that was in there, because I was, like I said, I was so worried that it wasn't going to be, and I was I would have cried if it wasn't like that. I really would have, because I'm just so happy that it was. But yeah, and it then ends with her just arriving back at the Spring Court with Tamlin and Lucien, and turns out that Elaine, I don't know how you say this is his name. I want to say Elaine. I want to say it's how you say her sister's name. Is actually Lucien's mate. So that's really interesting as well. But I have a feeling, right? And I haven't seen anything, but I have a feeling that Cassian is Nesta's mate, because he has become very protective of her, and they had a really cute little scene. So yeah, that is just where I'm up to. Obviously we're finishing this book, and I'm absolutely just God's plan. 4.75. I love this one. I adore this, but this is obviously my favourite one so far. But I'm going to move on to the next one, but that is going to be in another vlog. Again, it will be a spoiler vlog, because the in-books in the series, I don't feel like I can really say much without giving it away, so I'm just putting disclaimers. These are now spoiler vlogs from here on out. But yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video, where I read A Court of Wings and Ruins, and I will also be reading A Court of Frost and Starlight as well in that vlog, so it'll be 2 books in that one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down below what you thought of A Court of Mist and Fury and read it, and if you enjoyed it as much as me. I will say one thing though, quickly, before I do come out. I was listening radio in the car on the way to my grandparents today, and one song come on, and this song, I feel like, to me, let me know what you guys think, but just describes Rysand and Feyre's relationship, and that was She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. I just feel like that really encompasses their relationship. Like, you have to let me know what you guys think, because I really do feel like it does. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna come out here on this video, start up the next one when I start the next book, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, night, wherever you are. Yeah, don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye guys.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.